Trucking with Alan and let's explore down the British roads galore. Trucking with Alan, watch and go.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Trucking with Alan video. It's Monday morning. Currently 4:30 in the AMs. And it's already virtually light. We've had our longest day of the year, summer solstice. That was either Saturday or yesterday. I can't remember if it's the 21st or the 22nd this year, but we've had our summer solstice, so the days are going to start getting shorter. I don't mean we have less time, we just have less daylight, but you all know what I meant. Thank you for the comments on the previous video that came out yesterday, the 22nd of June. Today is the 23rd, it's Monday. Some mixed reviews on the point of view. I checked one comment this morning when I got up and it said they made them feel sick, and that wasn't my intention. I do apologise. They liked the fact that I didn't, and it made them feel nauseous. Now, it's also been greatly received as well. A few little tweaks I've got to do, change the camera angle. I've been on the settings and it is set to wide view, so I don't know why it appears zoomed in, or is it the fact that I've got little legs and I sit quite close to the steering wheel that makes you feel it zoomed in. So yeah, I did check the settings. I might need to put it on hyper view or something like that, so I'm gonna go on some YouTube tutorials about the best point of view settings for my camera while I'm there, while I'm at work today. I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. Fairly busy one. Wedding Saturday night, and then yesterday, Sunday, decided to take the wife to Matlock. And then the heavens opened. Boy, did it rain! But there was a reason going there. We've bought a new camping trailer. Not that we go camping. My wife isn't the camping type. Oh, I would not get her to sleep in a tent. But when we go down the caravan, or when we used to go to Pontins and that, it was tight squeeze getting everything in the cars. And my kids ain't getting smaller now. They're both teenagers. So we're less and less room in the car, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy a little camping trailer for the car, and there were one on eBay, right price, being sold by a lovely chap. Lovely trailer, tows beautifully. Just going to change the lights and a few little touches on it, but yeah, it's a beautiful trailer. So we did that, and that's about it, other than prep for work and suffering with my hay fever. Weren't it warm on Saturday in the UK? I mean, it was 31 degrees. It wasn't very sunny, but it was 31 degrees. It was humid, very humid. For those in the States, us Brits love to complain about the warm weather. We complain about the cold weather. We complain about the rain. If moaning about the weather was an Olympic sport, the Brits would have a gold every year. But all I can liken it to is probably like August time in Florida, where it is extremely humid and warm. The heat in the UK is always a very humid heat, as you can see, because we have a lot of greenery and a lot of water. Yeah, so it can be quite uncomfortable, and unlike a lot of places, we don't seem to have air conditioning everywhere. Oh, you can't see me, can you? Because I'm in these trees. Oh well, some of you are lucky. Still doing well in the simming pan. Simming World, another £3.5 gone this week. So that made me feel happy. Oh, that's still going. That's about £3 stone, £5, if I remember correctly, gone. I really ought to log it on my app, but I always forget. And then obviously I can't look now because I'm driving. Anyway, today, it's enough about my weekend. Today I am going to Perth. We're off to Perth in Scotland, not the one in Australia, because that would be an epic drive involving a few ferries and a drive through a couple of nations that are lobbing ordnance at each other. But could you drive to Australia from the United Kingdom? Well, I suppose down to Dover, ferry across to the continent, across to Europe, all the way to Europe, Russia, into China, go down South China. Could you go? And then from China is probably the closest place you'd get, and then you'd have to have a sea crossing. Oh, there's a road trip for you, isn't it? I don't fancy that one. Yeah, so we're off to Perth in Scotland. We're loaded with a load of paint. We've got his trailer on, checked. We're all road legal, safe, load strapped. So I've just literally got, I'll tell you now because I've programmed in it for the full round trip, 287 miles to do this morning. We're going to get there around about midday. Midday, yeah. Yeah, about 11:30 we'll get there. So yeah, about midday. I wouldn't think about overtaking because there's a car coming. So you've done it anyway. Wonderful. Bloody Vauxhall Corsa drivers. Seems to be the car of choice for the young chav, doesn't it? The Vauxhall Corsa. That or the ST Fiesta. Mind you saying that, my first car was a Fiesta, so if you're from the United Kingdom, Ford Fiesta. I'll bet pretty much most people have had them in their lives. A Ford Fiesta. My mum had one. It was a 1.1 Poplar. That and a Ford Capri. Good cars, Ford Capri. Loved the Capri, still do. Wish I could afford to buy one. They're going for some big money now, aren't they, Ford Capris? You know. Anyway, it's enough of me waffling on. I will catch you all in a bit.
The dawn breaks softly on this summer morning. Alan's driving through Yorkshire's fields. My truck keeps moving 289 miles to go. I trace the map lines with my fingertips so slow. Watching your figure fade in my rear view. I know every mile north feels like 10 miles from your heart. Each passing time pulls us as further apart. The highlands call me forward while you anchor me home. Through misty meadows and morning's early light. Your voice on the phone fades in and out at night. Border crossing looms like Judgment Day ahead. 1,000 things we should have done and should have said. That's okay, 'cause you and I know see. Every mile you're lost like 10 miles from your heart. Each passing time.
So, after 289 miles and 6 hours of driving, I have arrived at Deco in Perth. I forgot to start my front camera when I pulled up, so unfortunately I didn't show you the arrival, but we are here. Pleasant journey up, plenty of rain. Stopped for a break at Cairn Lodge, stopped and got diesel, put what was it, about 380 litres in at Leeming Bar, Coney Garth on the A1, and made my way up here. So I'm going to get this tipped, and I'll let you know what I'm doing after that. So catch you in a bit. "48 minutes later, we are tipped. Now, I ain't got a lot of room behind me, so I can't go back too far. I think that'll have to do it. They always put pallets at the back of the lorry bay here. It becomes awfully tight to get out. Right, I'll pull out of here because there's another lorry waiting to get in, and then I'm going to ring the office and find out where I'm going. I'm assuming I'm going to be going to Ashington. However, this is transport. Anything can happen. Right, let's go and find somewhere to park up round here now. The industrial estate's a little bit busy today. Normally I park up down further down where that blue lorry is, but it's looking a tad busy. Oh, I might be able to park round here on the right hand side. Turn left here. Park on the right. Problem is I'll be right on top of the junction. I don't like being on top of junctions because it's not good. There's that van gone. Oh, he's gone into Greg's. Because there is a Greg's here. Swing round here. Get myself straightened up. And then make the phone call. I don't want to block their gate here. It's lunchtime as well. I was actually surprised I got tipped because sign up says goods in closes at 12 till past, but the guy got straight on me. Alright, I'm not in the best position, but I only need to make a phone call, so I'll catch you in a bit. Coming into view is the Queensferry crossing, and for those of you who don't like the point of view, I'm going to do a bit of POV. I'm not going to go mad with it, but I do love coming over here and having a good look at the fourth rail crossing, or what I call on many occasions the world's largest Meccano set. It's a tad windy out today. As we come onto the bridge, I'm going to switch to my point of view cam. Like I say, those that don't like the old point of view, just give you a bit of a warning. It is, like I say, it is quite windy. Trees are blowing around a bit. Wow, that water's moving, and I believe the wind is blowing right across the bridge. Now we've got these windbreaks, and over in the distance is the fourth rail bridge. Lovely cantilever bridge. Strong old breeze. A bit like these information signs in Scotland. Remember, mirror signal manoeuvre. It's not too bad actually coming over the bridge. So this is a bit blowy out. We are being rocked around a bit. It's not as bad as it could be. able to hear the wind blowing. It's the wind going around the wing mirrors causes that noise. But it is very blowy out there. And that's the Queensferry Bridge over the Firth of the Forth. So I'm making my way to Berwick-upon-Tweed. I am actually going to Ashington in the morning. I've got to go in the morning. Got to be there at 6 for a trailer swap. And I'm going to head straight down to Stowmarket. So, hope you enjoyed that. And I will catch you all in a little while. Good evening, Monday evening. I'm currently parked up at Berwick-upon-Tweed. Been out for my evening walk, done 5.6 miles. Looked at some different parts of Berwick, walked along a bit more of the coastal path and that. Just a recap of today, really. I have driven a grand total of 401 miles in 8 hours and 29 minutes. We left Doncaster, we drove all the way out to Perth, we delivered at Deco at Perth, and then from Deco I've been told to head to Ashington, so I've stopped here at Berwick-upon-Tweed. I'm about 90 minutes from Ashington here, which we'll do in the morning. So yeah, that's pretty much Monday over and done with. Been reading through quite a few of the comments. The head cam shots are getting some very, very, very mixed reviews. I have done another one today of, you saw when I crossed over the Forth Road crossing, the Queensferry crossing, which I think is the 5th Forth Road bridge or something like that, or the 5th bridge to Spat. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, something like that. Yeah, I've done one on there. I tried to get the head movement down to a thing. If I do a head cam shot, I am going to say I'm going to switch to the head cam now, to let those who are not enjoying the head cam shots, to let you know that that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of minutes, so you can fast forward if need be or skip that section. Yeah, some very, very mixed reviews on that. Some people are fans of it, some people aren't. I appreciate I can't please everyone. I am, going to try my best to put a little bit in, but not a great deal of it. The point of view isn't for everyone. I will try and take some shots in certain places where I can film on site, loading and unloading. Trying to be mindful of the fact that not everyone enjoys it. So I will do my best with that, but thank you for the feedback, the comments there. Like I say, mixed review. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I appreciate that. So I'm going to try and sort of mix it up and try and please everyone, but unfortunately I might not be able to. With that, I'm going to go to bed, so I'll catch you all in a little while. Good morning, Tuesday morning. You join me, I'm at Ashington. Started at 4 AM, it's currently 5:30. Straightforward journey down, quick journey, no hold ups. Hope, which this time in the morning think, no road works, no road closures. So we're going in to do a trailer swap. I'm not going to bother with the head cam on this one. You've seen this site no end of times on the channel. It's one of our regular runs coming back from Scotland. We are doing our drop and swap, and we are then going to Stowmarket. However, the caveat on that is I've got to take this back to the yard, drop it off, and then pick up a trailer for Stowmarket that was loaded on Friday. We had some reason it's got to be tipped today. It was meant to go yesterday. I think the driver went sick, so it was unable to go. So I've got to take that, because it was collected on Friday, it needs to be delivered as soon as possible, whereas this one can go tomorrow or later today that I'm grabbing. So we've got to go around to the North Road, which is around the side. In fact, I need my hazard lights on. So yeah, we've got to go around to the North Road, and drop this trailer there and collect another one. Although there is one of our trailers here, we're not collecting that one. Apparently the shunter is going to meet me up there. And we'll see what the crack is. Got to put some long trousers on because I've got my shorts on. We have to wear trousers on site, which is fair enough. As you can see, I've got my long sleeve hoodie on. It's only 12 degrees out. Oh, it's gone from being hot weather to cold weather. Right. Problem is with the North Road, it's in two sections. So do I go around the top or do I go around the bottom? I'm going to make the wrong decision here, I know I am. Can go up there. Well, all I can see is their trailers. Right. I'm assuming I'll be putting mine in this space just here on the... Ah. Right, okay. Well, that's an interesting one. Are we going up or are we going down? Here he comes. Morning, mate. Yeah.
You know the front, yeah?
Yeah.
Just stick yours next to British Gypsum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just go back around your trailers over there.
Cool. We'll go right round there, or do I go up this road here?
Yeah, so come back around. So come down here and reverse up next to the British Gypsum.
Yeah.
And then one hitch and then go back around the ones because we won't be able to go up there anyways.
Cool, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. Cheers, buddy. What's date today? 24th, isn't it? 24th
today, yeah.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
You're pretty signed on there, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you see any empty spaces as you was coming up?
I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, not a problem. So stick mine up where British Gypsum is, then go around and collect the one behind it. really close to our trailer there. I think that should do it. Right, I'm going to get this done. I'll catch you in a bit. Back again. Now I've got to drive all the way back round, up through the buns. And there we go. Up through the buns. And I'll get our other trailer. Works Fire Brigade. It's an old landy, isn't it? Wow, is that Series 1? We'll have a look in a minute. Whack it in the comments if you know what kind of Land Rover that is. I think that's a Series 1 or a Series 2, certainly a Series 2. That's an old girl. I'm not up on my landies. My colleague, however, is, who I spent the evening with yesterday after a bit of walk. I dragged him round Berwick. Well, that's been dropped quite high, that. It's not such a bad thing. Bob my mid-lift down. Put some more air out of the suspension. She's under. Hit the weight. There we go. She's in. The old tug test. She's coupled. Right. Let's go and put all the lines, strap her up. I'll catch her in a bit. Okay, I am all done, leaving site. Take this back to the yard, pick up the other trailer, carry on to Stowmarket. Although, that could change, because this is transport, and we all know what happens in transport. And another job might come on locally or something, but that will mean a bit more content rather than just me heading to Stowmarket, where we've been 100 times. It's got a regular run, it's not a bad contract. Here we go, here he is to let me hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Aye, and you. Well, let's get out of here, let's get back to the yard. I haven't actually set my sat nav for the best way to go. The time of not going through the Tyne Tunnel but going around Newcastle, but it's 6:30, so I think whichever way I go it's going to be busy. Might have to buy some fuel at some point today as well. Down to, well, I've got half a tank, saying 410 miles. Oh, it said it's clear to the yard via the Tyne Tunnel. I think we'll go down through the Tyne Tunnel. We'll go that way and see what's occurring. Recent destination. Stowmarket. Drive. I'll give you my total mileages in a minute. When it's worked it out. I've already done 57 miles this morning. Come on. I really ought to buy a new TomTom, but I don't want to get rid of this. But I've had this one about 6 years. But it's still got the traffic and the maps, and it still works. Right, so if I were to go straight to Stowmarket, it's 289 miles from here. If we whack that in via the yard, we whack a couple of miles on it because we're just off the A1. My wife informed me there's only 4 weeks left of the school year. And then she gets 6 whole weeks off. These educators. My daughter's school's going on strike because they're making their days 30 minutes longer. You know, these hard done to teachers and educators. My wife was saying they were meant to consult the teachers and they haven't. And they're meant to consult the parents as well, which I didn't know, but you know, that's why she's in education and I'm driving a lorry. So, via the yard, 6 hours and 9 minutes. It's added 10 minutes and oh, it's added 4 miles. Okay. I never would have thought of that. Right, I'm going to get this done. I might speak to you when I get to the yard. I might show you my trailer swap. Yeah, I might do that actually. You'll find out in a sec. Catch you in a bit. Alright, you join me, I'm back on the A1. I forgot to record when I did my trailer swap. So I'm going to put my head cam on and do a bit of point of view doing my trailer swap. I forgot. Right. We're heading to Stowmarket. I have got a back load from Ipswich. And that's actually going to Sheffield tomorrow. I'm hoping to get down to Stowmarket. I'm only 3 hours away, or 3 hours 10 minutes. Get it there, get my reload on at Ipswich, and then I'm going to park hopefully around about Cambridge. I'm hoping I've got enough time. I've got 5 hours and 48 minutes, so that'll leave me about 2.5 hours, which should be plenty of time for me to get down to Ipswich and back up to Cambridge for tonight. I'm hoping the rain holds off, so I can get out and have a walk. I have got a rain jacket. I bought myself a proper one, a proper breathable jobby from Trespass or somewhere like that shop in Scotland, and so I've got that, and I've obviously got my day sack as well. Yeah, hopefully I'll get out and have a walk. I want to try and get some more drone footage on the channel, but it's proving difficult, to be honest. To do a few drone shots. I mean, I've done some drone shots of the wagon and that parked in nice places. I suppose I'll just have to do that. But, yeah, there's obviously certain places where I can't fly. I know where I am in Cambridge tonight. The whole of Cambridge is covered by a flight restriction zone because of the airport. Yeah, it's proving difficult. Oh well, it was a gimmick, it was a toy. It seemed like a good investment at the time. As did the third camera. Oh well. Right, I'm not going to bore you anymore. I'll update you when I get to Stowmarket. We'll be getting bored of seeing Stowmarket. But, it can get quite repetitive, this job sometimes, especially when we have contracts and that, you know. So we go to the same places, do similar runs. It's nice when we get the oddball stuff. You know, like I enjoyed going to the farms the other week because it was different. You know, it was something different, and I got to stroke a cow. You know, so yeah, life's little wonders, eh? Life's little wonders. We're about to cross over the River Don. This is another one where they've put concrete barriers in front of the parapet because a foreign lorry went off here some years ago, and they put these concrete things in. So I think they're realising that the parapet and the barriers they're putting on bridges are just not good enough for stopping vehicles falling off. It's like everything we've done here, half-hearted job. Oh, poor lad, he had a tyre. I don't know, he's had something. Yeah, I think he's had a tyre on the near side. Anyway, I'll catch you all in a bit.
Got my lorry loaded, setting out today. Call me Alan, hauling freight my way. Been driving since morning, showing my life. Long distance routes, doing them right. The dispatch team and clients know my name. We're planning routes, doing my game. Every mile counts.
As you can see, we've arrived at Stowmarket. Finally completed a near 300-mile journey. Was it 289 miles? Not too bad. It's 1:30. So I've been back to the yard as well and got fuel and had a break. I don't think we've had too bad a run, really. I'm going to go around and get this tipped. I have got a back load, but it's not from here. It's up in Ipswich. Someone walking around there. There we go. Ah, he's letting me across. Oh, I do hope it's not shift change. Right, now let's see if we can get lucky again, because every time we've been here on the channel, we've gone straight in the tunnel. I don't think we've had to wait. Could always be a first time. Right, well, there's not a wagon waiting to get in the tunnel, so let's pray there's not one in the tunnel. Lucky again. We're doing well here. Yeah, there's nobody in goods in. Well, there's nobody sat there. Not that I can see. There's a printer in the way. Let's put some high visibility clothing on. Oh, now the chair's empty. We're supposed to fasten these up 360, which I've lost nearly 3.5 stone. Oh, it's not very snug. Right, I'm going to go and throw my paperwork in there and get my trailer all ready to tip. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Right, update. I am at GMA in Ipswich, and I might be in for a result because it looks like I'm the only third party haulier here to load. So hopefully will not be long getting in on their trailer. Straight and up. So I'm going to park in a puddle. Yeah, I'm stopping there before I put it in a puddle. Right. Oh. Hay fever. Hate it. Right, I am going to go and book in. Got to put the hivers on. And I'll come back and update you in a sec. Good evening. Tuesday evening. Parked up in Cambridge. Been out with my colleague. I've got a colleague parked just in front of me. We've been out and we've done 6.2 miles on the old walk. We had a lovely walk into the city. Went into Wetherspoons. Only had Pepsi Max and a packet of peanuts. Then walked back and we're back here. So yeah, we've had a good evening. It's nice to park up with other people sometimes. Just chat absolute rubbish, whinge about work like you all do. You all complain about work, but we all still go and do it. Yeah, so that's been this evening. So today we started in Berwick upon Tweed. We went to Ashington, then back to our yard for a trailer swap there as well. Down to Stowmarket to tip, then went to GMA to get loaded. I was in GMA nearly 2 hours, and then come here and parked up at around about 6:20. So started at 4, done 14.5 hour day, so it's a fairly long day today. In that time we have covered 445 miles, and we did that in 9 hours and 28 minutes worth of driving. So yeah, pretty full on day. I just thought I'd sit here, go through some of the comments on the video. I've had a recent one tonight. It was what reminded me to do it. Standing stone 555, washing up ? Kitchen towel and baby wipe. Yeah, that's pretty much when I'm cleaning like all my cooking stuff and that. It is literally a kitchen towel and baby wipe. That is literally what we do. Yeah, that's every day for the working week. I then take the bowls home and I go through the dishwasher. Some guys have kettles and that. A baby wipe and a kitchen towel is perfect, you know. John Smith, hi to MG. I'm not struck on the head cam, Alan, but it's up to you how you film. Yeah, I'm getting a right mixed bag with the head cam. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm going to probably keep a little bit in there, but not a lot. I'm going to try and get some when I'm working. I could probably do with some meta glasses or something, as Jaden and Harvey, two guys I know, keep saying you should get some meta glasses, so I might have to look into that. I noticed they're about 300 quid, I think. Who we got? Sam F3416. Applaud you for trying something new. Not to nitpick, but you can angle down the camera a little bit somewhat. Other than that, you're a very happy and bubbly chap. Well, thank you very much. And why can't I see all the other comments on the video? Yeah, here we go. Great video, Alan. Well, thank you, Dave Brewster. So, Dennis Lowe 7316 made us feel sick in the first few minutes with the head cam. Sorry, Alan, that's me unsubscribing. Sorry, my friend. It was exceptionally good while it lasted. I always agreed, don't try to fix things that are working. I will pop back now and then to see if you stop using the head cam. Yeah, I'm trying to be mindful of that, so I might, like I say, just put a few seconds of shots in and driving. I will always try and give a sort of warning saying I'm going to switch over to the head cam, so if you don't want to watch that bit, you can forward it on. I need to work out how to do chapters. That's my next thing. I need to do some googling on that. Who we got? Andrew Brewis 2852. Great video. I have one of them chopping boards as well, doing my own cooking as well in the cab. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's healthy. It's helped me lose weight. Who we got? Swimming for Life. That's the Frinton Bridge, Alan. Hated driving over it myself. Yeah, he's on about the bridge at Perth. That I really don't like that bridge at all. Don't always comment, but great videos, kind regards. Thank you very much. I need my glasses. Do you know what? I honestly feel my eyes have got worse since I've had to wear these glasses. I need a clean. You know what I mean? Because I was always able to, yeah, low light situations I always struggled with reading, like computer screens and that, you know, in low light. So I do feel they've made them worse, but I'm probably wrong. I guess that's an age thing. So I've got my Scania hat on. Oh, that's better. I can read it without going. Enjoyed the cooking segment, something different. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a bit more of that. A lot of people seem to like that. Liam, yeah, Liam Kevin, 4794. Great to see the POV in action. The GoPro just needs angling down a bit. Also, he said about a setting. I'm going to Google point of view settings for a GoPro, because I've got it on the wide setting, but someone said to me something about hyper view or something. I need to Google that. YouTube, great thing to learn things. YouTube, great video, Alan. You should get more mill ranking in your videos. Yeah, Matthew, mate. Yeah. A lot of people have said that. Were you parked on that industrial estate in Firsk, near the Auction Mart Garden Centre, just off the 168? I was indeed, fella. I was indeed. Yeah, I quite often park there, mate, and walk up into Firsk. Firsk is it's a lovely place, Firsk. So yeah, it's good, very, very good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dennis, if it's making you feel sick. I really am. I don't want to lose you as a subscriber, because you clearly enjoy my content. You do copy quite well, comment quite a lot, and you do comment about the cows. It still makes me chuckle, fella. It's not big Dalmatians. They're similar colour. So anyway, right, that's it for part 1 this week. So I'll speak to you all in part 2, which will be starting tomorrow, Wednesday. It'll also out on a Wednesday, part 2 as well. So with that, be safe, keep your shiny side up, and I'm going to catch you all in a little while.